USA Monde.
Hello guys and welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 10. Today's episode I'm going to answer some questions you guys send me on YouTube. Lately I didn't have a chance to answer most of the questions because I was a little bit busy, and today I decided to answer some of those questions, and that's what today's video is going to be about. Okay, let's get started. I have a question here from Ryan Clark. He said, "Hello, good morning. Do you know what kind of question they ask children from the age of 17 to 19 at the interview, I-130 F2A category?" Um, Ryan, when you go to the interview, sometimes your kids go to the interview. Most of the time, the consular officers answer question based on your application, okay, based on the document you submit. They are trained. They know when you lie, they know when you're telling the truth, and they are trained to do that. So what I'm going to recommend you is not like even if you know all the questions they're going to ask you, the way they're going to ask you is going to be different. They can ask you the same question in different ways, but like I say, when you're telling the truth, they will know that you're telling the truth. When you lying, they will know. So when your kids go to the interview, all you gotta tell them, make sure they are themselves, make sure they tell the truth, make sure they know about the application, everything, all the information you provide in the application before they go. That way, when they ask, when consular officers ask them a question, they will know for sure, what kind of answer to give them. That's the only thing I can tell you. But there is no list like, okay, this is what they're gonna ask them, or officers are gonna ask them, or the interviewer are gonna ask them. There is no list like that. Just they have to be themselves, basically, and tell the truth. And from there on, let's move to another question here. Norman Smith sent down this one. What if my wife lives overseas? Should I still add her as part of my household? Um, as a household, you guys know, like when you petition for a relative but you don't have enough money, you can use your household. Actually, your household member can help you support the intended immigrant. They have to fill up form IA-64A. So household member, basically the person is the person that lives in the same residence as you, same address, living in the same house, apartment with you, and or somebody who put on your uh, tax document as a dependent. That person can be qualified as a household member. But somebody who's living overseas, I don't think you can put that person as a household member according to the definition of a household member. So indeed, for this question, I don't think you can put your wife as a household member because you say she lives overseas. Let's move to another question. This guy, his name is Farhan Khan. It's very poor explanation. Actually, actually he put a comment on one of my video I did like almost 2 years ago. Yeah, guys, when I first started, some of my video are crappy videos. They suck. Some of my videos suck. But I understand that when people go and watch some of those videos, like all my those some of my old videos, and they put a comment like, "Oh, the support explanation, your video sucks," and stuff like that. That's the truth. When I first started, because I go back and watch some of my video, my old video. They really suck. But I'm better myself every day, trying to make a better video for you guys. Put good information so you guys can that can help you, good information that can help you, basically. So yeah, I agree, that video sucks, and I agree. And then I make another video. Actually, this video he's talking about is affidavit of support video, how to fill out affidavit of support form. I think that this one is IA-64, and I didn't do the good job there, and I admit it. Okay. Another one here. Okay, this guy is a engineer man. He say, "Hi, How you doing? I need a joint sponsor. Thanks. Well, you need a joint sponsor. You have to find a joint sponsor. Guys, if you need a joint sponsor, it's not like somebody gonna come to you and ask you if you need a joint sponsor. You need a joint sponsor. Ask people around you, ask your family members, ask your friend if they can become a joint sponsor to help you sponsor your relative, the intended immigrant. Just ask. Okay. Another one here. Sir, I just submit DS260 form. What is next? Please tell me. When you submit your form DS260, basically the thing is, before you start the process, after your I-130 is approved, you will get instruction letter from NVC anyway. All you gotta do is to follow that instruction letter, guys. Follow the instruction letter. NVC will, I'll tell you exactly what you do and the step by step, what you do first, what you do second, what you do third. You know that. In this case, you say you submit a form on DS260. Once you submit that form, you know that you have to submit the supporting document, your affidavit to support evidence or income evidence. You have to submit all that, or civil document like birth certificate. If you're sponsoring your children, your marriage certificate, sponsoring your spouse, police certificate, court document, all those stuff. You have to submit all those additional supporting documents. Once you submit all that to NVC, and they will review it. Basically, they will review it, and for completeness, and when everything is completed, everything is fine at the end, then they're going to schedule an interview for you to the U.S. Embassy or U.S. Consular, where in your area, I'm talking about the applicant here, where the applicant lives. So the U.S. Embassy where the applicant lives. Let's say the applicant lives in France or Nigeria. They have to NVC will schedule the interview appointment with that embassy. That way, the immigrant, actually the intended immigrant, will go there for interview. That's how it works. Like I say, just follow the instruction step by steps, and you'll be fine. Let's see here. Okay, this is another one. Mark C. Mark C said, thank you. Guys, I'm reading this from my laptops over here, okay? I'm reading it from my laptop, so don't think like I'm just making this up. I have all this on my laptops. You can see here, some of them, you can see, those are the questions that people send me. I'm reading. Some of them I already answered, but I want to share with you guys as well. So Mark C said, thank you for the video. I'm the petitioner. I do not need an agent in USA. However, my relative is outside USA and does not speak English. How do I become the agent of my relative to complete DS260? Does my relative fill up on the DS261? Okay. I made a video. I think my Friday video was about, or maybe Saturday video was about how to choose an agent. Okay, and guys, when you file your I-130 is approved, like I said in the video, your case moved to NVC, the first thing you're gonna do is to choose an agent. Okay, you don't have to choose an agent, but if you decide to choose an agent, an agent is basically the person who will communicate with NVC for you, and all the email or the mail will go to that person, and that person will inform you. So in this case, he said his relative live outside United States of America, don't speak English. Yes, you, the petitioner, can become an agent for your relative. Okay, the petitioner can become an agent, and then you can fill up the form. Help the relative, or get a relative information to fill up the form DS260. Because sometimes if the person doesn't speak English, you speak English, you can help the person, and you can put yourself as a not even as a how you call it, interpreter, not even interpreter, but somebody who help the person complete the form. And for DS, you know that to become an agent, you have to fill up Form DS-61. Yes, you can fill up that form for the person as well. Okay, so yes, the petitioner can be an agent as well and help the intended immigrant fill up the form of DS-261. I hope I answer your question. I don't mean to get you confused. Another one here. This one say his name is Scoin. Hello, thank you for the video. I got all documents you state regarding the joint sponsor. My joint sponsor provide his 1040 tax return information for the past 3 years. Will that suffice, or he has to give me his W2 forms? Thank you. You know, guys, if you have a joint sponsor, basically they have to provide some their tax information as well, their tax return for the most recent 3 years or most recent tax return, basically, you know, and usually it's like 3 years on tax return. But if the joint sponsor file jointly, meaning that he or she file with his or her partner or his or her sponsor, then that joint sponsor have to provide W2 form as well, according to the information on the NVC website. Because some of the information I give you guys is not something I made up. I do research. You know, I go to sometimes I get information from NVC website or USCIS website, and I provide that information to you as well. So according to the NVC website, if the person is the person filed jointly, the joint sponsor filed jointly, filed with his wife or her husband, then he or she has to add W2 form on top of the last three most recent the most recent tax return. Okay. Okay, from there, let's move to another question here. Okay, this one, her name is Nancy Wanja. How much should a petitioner who is bringing a wife and two children be earning according to the guideline? He is from Texas. Guys, you know, to know exactly how much you need, what you gotta do, how much you need to petition or sponsor your relative according to the guideline, just go to the website and check it out yourself. You know, the website is if you go to Google, you type on poverty federal poverty guideline 2019, you will see the website, and go to the website, you will see like according to the household member, if you are 2, 3, 4 household member, you will see the amount you have to earn in order to sponsor an intended immigrant. It's very easy, and you will see if you live in different states, and you will see how much you have to earn in order to do this. Okay, so that's all you got to do. Go to the website, you will see. And you know, I have more questions, but you know, I'm not gonna make this video too long. Maybe next on Sunday we're gonna continue with the question, and my answer for those questions for some of you guys. That way, some of you guys who don't even know about the question can at least get an answer, get a question and get an answer for that question as well. Because when like I say, at the beginning of this video, when I reply to somebody, not everybody can see it, but when I make a video about it, everybody can hear about it, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you on next Sunday, and thank you so much, and bye bye.
USA Monde.